Hi dear friends, Assalamualaikum. This is MD alias God. Welcome to new another PLC video of Planet Automation Limited. Today I want to describe about the topics of analog input devices. How is it work and how apply in PLC of any analog input devices, like of the many kinds of questions of any beginners of analog devices. The curious, what is analog, how is it work, and how is it apply in the industry. So friends, if you are beginners and you want to know about the analog input devices, this video only for you. Without skipping start to end, please watching the video. I hope you will clear concept about the topics of analog input devices and how is it apply in the PLC. So friends, no more late, let's start the video. First, know to this how in apply for any kinds of industry for them analog input devices, how to apply in PLC. Okay, first to introduce the what is the analog devices, what is uses in field of practical. This is the R3D as a noble metal, and this is also called the noble metallic here. So this R3D is similar to show as TC also. There's many kinds of devices here. We are introduced to devices in here. This is the R3D, this is a pressure bulb, and this is a pressure meter, and this is a flow meter also. So friends, this is the R3D, the controlling device of temperature. R3D resistance temperature detector, which is a resistance detecting as any kinds of temperature which is his range or detect. As this place is also here uses the TC or thermocouple also. The many kinds of thermocouple in the practical field right now, J types, K types, and noble metallic also. Noble metallic as these types of R3D as a view of this similar to this here. So press both is R3D and thermocouple, both is used in the practical field for the temperature detector as that. This is the pressure bulb. Pressure bulb is two types of work in this field, analog field or analog practical right now here. This is the pressure meter. This is the pressure meter, and this is the flowing of any kinds of liquid as oil, water, of any kinds of that which is your range is selected of this pressure meter. So friends, this is the pressure meter, which kinds of how much speed in the water or any kinds of oil, which is of gas in here. So friends, this is the flow meter also. This is these devices in here. So friends, this is also the pressure meter. This is a pressure bulb and pressure meter. This is both is difference practical. Pressure meter is uses for the which how much pressure is the flow of your any kinds of pipe or liquid in this from is here, and this is the your bulb. And this is the actually bulb is your stopped which is when you are stopped of your any kinds of flow. That times it's uses of that PLC in here. And this is the speed meter. Speed meter is a controlling speed of any kind of pump or any kinds of motor in the factory. So friends, this is much more important. This is the meter, analog speed meter is ranging selected how much speed of your devices pump or any kinds of motor here. And this is the flow meter. Flow meter is also as a pressure meter or pressure bulb as that. This is the of your pipe, and each this pipe is into the of your any kinds of flow, that is oil, gas, or any kinds of flow. This is the digital meter, and how much flow of your any kinds of flowing of gas, water, oil, or any kinds of that, which is a flow of your this meter. That times it's a show of this thing, and this is controlling by the PLC also. So friends, this is the connecting to this every points of AIO, that means analog input output module for the analog devices. So this is the R3D. It is a specific need. Every connected devices for this AIO module, but R3D and thermocouple is a specific module of every PLC in the practical field right now. When you are uses the R3D, and the times you choose brand PLC for the R3D module, and TC also connected to this analog input devices. And this is the speed meter. All is connected to the analog input, and output is connected of your output devices. When you are controlling of your devices by R3D or dependent on the temperature, which temperature is selected for your devices, and is connected to of your output devices in here. So friends, this is your input devices. It's dependent and controlling by of your any kinds of digital output. Basically, have no any kinds of analog output, but we are controlling of any kinds of output by analog. That's why we are called to this is the analog output, which is it's a analog input is connected in here, analog output which is controlled by any kinds of digital output. Basically have no kinds of analog output, but we are analog output. This is the connections between which is digital loads which is controlled by of your analog input. That's called to the analog input in the practical field right now in here. So friends, this is the RTD and this is the thermocouple, or also which is uses the for the temperature, and this is the pressure. Pressure is uses for any kinds of liquid or any kinds of devices in here. And this is the speed meter. This is the speed meter which is controlling speed of your any kinds of motor or pump. And this is the flow meter also, how much flow of your liquid, of your gas flowing of your in the pipe. And that times you are uses of this flow meter. So friends, this is the basic concept of analog. Analog input is uses of your analog module, and this is the output is connected of your output which is controlled by parallelly. So friends, this is the one kinds of analog input which is connected in this flow. I want to know how much flow of your water or tank right now here, how much speed. That times you are connected of your devices in here, and this is the safety bulb, work bulb also is connected in here. This is the how your safety bulb for safety sequence, and work bulb. This is the work specific, the work label and safety label also. These are two types of label in here. This is the maximum work label. This is the maximum work label. This when your approach of this is the working label, and this is the safety level sensor, and this is the also maximum safety level sensor in here, and this is the maximum work level. This is the positions you are maximum you are working in here, and this is the sensor minimum levels in here, work level sensor, and every minimum safety level sensor in uses of this here. And this is the temperature sensor, which how much temperature you want to see of your tank, say right now in here. That times you are consume of your temperature. That times you this uses of RTD or thermocouple, as well as this is the as you wish of your industry faculty of your demand of your industry. So friends, this is the maximum safety level sensor. This is the approach of your when your approach of this sensor. That times your ant or close to this pump by flow meter are also in here. This is a work level, when you are working level. At that time this is on, and this is when you are stopped of your working. That time the safety bulb is off right now. This is the safety level sensor. That time the safety bulb will be off. So this is the manual bulbs, when you are manually off or on of your tank. That times you are manually control of your devices, and this is the controlling by the PLC or automatic process in here. That times when you are approach the safety level, that times safety level will be off, and then so this is the water level. That means this is the maximum work level. When you when your water level in here, that times it is on. That means safety level will be off. That means this is the connected and of your work level is on. The times it's here. So friends, this is the working level, and this is the automatic process of your consumes of your any kinds of operations of a tank when you are approach of a maximum destinations in every steps now and then. And this is the controlling by of your flow meter. Flow meter, how the maximum speed when you are approach. At the times this is the 4 to 20 milliampere signals. And this is dependent of your PLC. When this is the logo, that is 0 to 1000 speeds, and for 0 to 10 volts in here, or 4 to 20 milliampere also. So friends, this is dependent on your PLC. When you are a 7200 use or 300 use, that times your 32,767 beats for maximum 10 volts. That means high speed. When you are approach of your high speed or motor the water in high speed, that times it will be the maximum speed of 10 volts, and it is initially after increasing of your speed step by step right now in here. I hope you guys understand what is the flow meter of work, and this is the actually work for the show off of your flow. How much flow, how much water flow or liquid, any kinds of liquid flow of your pump or in this pipe right now here in here. So friends, all kinds of devices uses for this safety. or working for automatically or manually. This is all kinds of safety purpose uses for this tank in every kinds of industry in here. So friends, I hope guys you will simply understand what is the flow meter work in this field of a PLC in here. So friends, this is the any kinds of tank is empty totally empty in here. This is the bulb tank. Okay, so friends, this is the empty tank and 0 millivolt. This is any kinds of a TC or thermocouple. There's how much temperature in of your tank, and this is the counting your must be needing that times your this is the TC, and this is connected to the of your TC module. This is the space I was described RTD. You connected to this RTD module specific, and this is the TC module. This is the also TC module. This is the logo TC module. This is thermocouple module, and this is also connected to the plus minus. So friends, I hope next you are understand. This is the full boiling water. When you are counted of your temperature, this level will be 100% of your tank. The times you want to know how much temperature in your tank right now in here. So friends, this is the maximum temperature. This is 30 millivolt. Actually, this is the minimum ranging thermocouple. So that's why this is 30 volts. And this is also due to the 1000 speed ranging in here. That's connected to your modules, logo TC modules in here. So this is the maximum level of your water, which is boiling water, is hotting temperature is maximum 1000 degrees Celsius. Is continuously increasing, and at that times you want to know what is the temperature of your boiler. The times you must be need you how much temperature right now in your PLC. So friends, this is the main conditions of any kinds of analog input devices which is connected of your analog module. I think this is the main basic concept for any kinds of analog input devices, which is your practical field right now in here. I hope you simply the basic concept you got about this video. Next video tutorial about the PLC programming for analog. So friends, if you like of this video, please subscribe the channel and click the bell icon. This process will never miss another update. Follow the next video tutorial. Till then, Allah.